Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Final Fantasy VII Class-Based Challenge. As I mentioned in the past episode, I think this was the very first RPG I ever played with a fully realized 3D overworld, and it was amazing! Oh my gosh. I mean, at the time, it was pretty epic, and, you know, it hasn't aged very well in today's graphical video game realism world, but it still was a very accomplished feat that Square Enix did with the overworld and everything. I don't think to that point any game had such an expansive overworld in 3D like that. So, but obviously by now it's been, you know, surpassed like crazy. Anyway, we're here in the wastelands around Midgar for one reason and one reason only, and that is to find, I think they're called bull motors. It's a type of rather large mechanical enemy that provides a very useful enemy skill for Keiko here. I've forgotten what I named him. It's been a while since I played. Keiko here, that will finally give her a chance to attack, to be on the offensive. So if we can get that for her, it's going to be great for her class. Her class is kind of like a healer / blue mage in a way, so that works out pretty well for her. So the small town of Calm is right there, but I'm not going to go there just yet because I really want this enemy skill. This is going to last us for a good chunk of the first part of the game. Ooh, and here are some bandits. Oh yes. Okay, there it goes. These bandits have the ability to steal, like that one stole local weed and this one stole high potion. Okay, so that guy's going down. The high potion is worth way more than that local weed, which I got free from an enemy. The very next turn, the very next turn after they steal something, they run away, like that. And so, you want to kill them to receive your item that they stole, otherwise it's gone for good. Doesn't matter how much you paid for that. So all that's left is this little Lobo here, and he's nothing to write home about. Couple attack turns later and he's done. Hey, limit break that I'm not going to use. So depending on the Let's Play curse, we'll see how long it takes me to actually encounter the bull motors. I'll let you know when it happens. In the meantime, we get a nice overview of Midgar from a distance. It's kind of a rather massive city. There we go. I'll have to get back to you guys, because I'm not going to watch the same battle twice, and I'm probably going to skip ahead to right when I made that final hit, and splice cut there. Because after you've seen one enemy battle with the same type of enemy, I'm not going to have you watch it again. There's really no point. You know that I'm going to beat it, and I'm just going to cut forward to the final hit, and, well then, monster party defeated, right? Still no bull motors, though. Wandering Lost. Who is it? Good gosh, I am tired of this. Still no luck at all with these things. I'm wasting time at this point. Like, my watch is getting to ridiculous levels, and I'm not even at Calm yet. So, hopefully, I'll get it in the next battle. The monster party I want. I'm determined. I am so determined to get this skill. You really don't want to miss any enemy skills along the way, because then it requires a lot of backtracking, and to me that just sucks. I hate backtracking, unless it's necessary, like Metroid. Let's play... Oh gosh, Let's Play Curse is striking again, in full force. The game is not just not it's not giving me what I want. It just isn't. This is just like stupid. I can't, I don't... Come on, man. I probably don't want to be on the green. I want to be on the brown. The brown is probably where I want to be. I mean, I guess the bull motors could show up on the green, but I have no idea. I've only seen them here. Gosh darn it. At least it's a new enemy party. ridiculous. I've been going for like 15 minutes now. There's gonna be a lot of editing in this video. So much. It's gonna be ridiculous. I don't even know how much I'm actually gonna keep in. I mean, you'll obviously know since you're watching this video, but I honestly, at this time recording, I'm not sure how much I'm actually gonna be keeping in. Please be Bull Mortar. Yes! This is the enemy I want. This is the enemy I want. So you kind of want to just stand still and, you know... Oh, wow, did it first off. Matra magic. Boom! She learned it. Woohoo! Now it's time to kill these things. For sure. Shoot them up. Woo, look at that. We're going to shoot them right back at them. They just launched all of our limit breaks in one go. This is definitely going to get them killed. For sure. See, that's a respectable amount of damage for Keiko. And with that, I am done. I can move on to Calm. I am satisfied. So we have our first enemy skill of... Gosh, I don't know how many, like 24 skills? It's quite a few. So let's try and make a straight B shot to Calm and hope we don't get into any more random encounters. Thank you. No random encounters. Woo! Straight shot. This almost reminds me of like a German type of town, you know, just based on the overall structure and aesthetic of the exterior of these buildings. Reminds me of my time in Germany. It's very nice. I like this type of architecture. It's soothing. Maybe I should come on, stupid controls. Whatever. The controls are really wonky with the directional pad. Yo, man, you're late! Man, I just walked up the stairs. I can't be that late. I just was right after you. Yes. Of course, Barney would be interested in hearing about Sephiroth after our little conversation up at the top of Shinra Tower about him, with the death of President Shinra. So, after very brief mentions of Sephiroth's name, finally get to hear a little bit of the backstory of Sephiroth, and actually see what he looks like for the first time. So this is definitely a pivotal moment in the beginning of the game because it sets up events and story twists much later, like on Disc 2. So pay close attention, everybody, for those who have yet to play this and haven't had it already spoiled. And there's Sephiroth. His first word of the game, hey. That is how he introduces himself. Hey. Cloud is like a little kid, bouncing up and down. He's ready to use all his cool new toys. Flashy. Trying to prove himself. Prove himself as awesome as Sephiroth. Oh yes, this war. I want to remember... I think I remember it was a war with... What was that place that Yuffie's from? Not Yeffatuma, that's Skies of Arcadia. Wutai! There we go. The war with Wutai. I think Wutai was on one side of the war, and Shinra, Midgar, and the Free Nations were on the other side of the war. Obviously, you can kind of guess who won here. Hint, not Wutai. We get to see Sephiroth in action here and just show how powerful he is. I thought this was pretty cool that we could fight a Sephiroth, but actually he just is controlled by the game. You're actually not There goes Matthew. Didn't even get a chance to fight. Matthew's dead. He's just like, alright, I'm ready for battle. Oh gosh, I'm dead. Not even a chance in the world. Look at that. 0 damage. 2 hits. Green dragon, dead. Look at that freakishly long sword. He's gonna poke an eye out or something with that thing. I mean, that sword is really impractical for all intents and purposes. It's way too long. I mean, just the scabbard alone, if you attach it to your side, it's going to be stupid long. It's going to be dragging along the ground and everything, and you're going to be making all sorts of noise. It's just a ridiculous weapon. This is interesting. Look at the I didn't notice this before, but look at the direction that Sephiroth is facing. He's not facing directly straight ahead back at you. He's facing off slightly to the right. I never noticed that before. Nice subtle clue. I won't ruin it, but it's just something I've noticed just now. Nice foreshadowing. Oh yeah, sorry. I have to I forgot I can move. Oh, the pose. Appearance is everything. My confidence pose. I guess we should go in. That's right. The thing in the Shinra building that I didn't know was headless when I first played the game. I'm like, what am I looking at? Yeah, there's a lot of interconnectivity between the primary characters, Sarah and Matthew. He's flexing his muscles. Time to impress everybody before I walk on in. Okay, you're in a town. Why do you need a lookout in a town? Are you expecting to get mugged? I want a selfie! Please take my selfie with Sephiroth. Aww. I'm not a nobody. Barney's like, yeah, man, I want to hear a bit more about your past. What happened with your mom? So I think if you deny Barney about talking with your family, with your mom, your relationship points go down with him. Well, there's probably a reason why she died, and I have a feeling it's going to be revealed in the next 10-15 minutes. It never really says what she died from, but it could very well be the disaster that's going to happen soon, or it could be from natural causes like disease or sudden stroke or heart attack or whatnot. He doesn't talk much now that he's with his mom. It's like reverting back to his old ways as a rebellious teenager. Someone not from the city. You should have a cougar, son. She'll take good care of you. She's got experience. What are all these flashes of light, huh? It's like he's flitting in and out of memories right now. Yep, yeah, I did. Because he wanted to visit his old childhood friend. I mean, if you really look at it, there's a lot of details in this house here, and in many of the interiors of this game. There's just a lot of little details that you may or may not notice. If you just sit around, just kind of look at all the maps, it's just impressive how much they actually thought about, you know, what each of these places would look like and how well lived in they were. Anyway, if you want to, you can search her wardrobe there and pull out a section of her panties and everything. And I don't remember what that gets you, but it does give you a couple curious questions by Sarah and Barney. And Barney gets, I think, a little upset, saying, "Dude, get on with the story. This is pointless." You know, for Zangan, yeah, Sarah is his student. I thought Zangan as an NPC would play a little bit of a bigger role in the overall story. Not so much the main story, but like be part of like a side quest or a side plot. He really isn't. He doesn't show up much, given the fact that he's Sarah's teacher. I mean, at the very least, you know, have him be like a secret character hidden away somewhere in the game, kind of like, what is it, Duncan for Saber in Final Fantasy VI, Sabin, and she can learn her her greatest skill from him. That'd be kind of. Yeah, let's get some sleep. Oh, he's come back with his camera. He wants that selfie, man. He's determined. And Sarah's our tour guide. What a quinky dink. She's probably the only guide in town. Oh, so practical there, Sephiroth. Okay, at the time when I played this for the first time, I thought it was really weird that they set up this whole moment to just take this picture. Like, it just seemed out of left field. Like, why would the game spend some time trying to take this picture between, you know, Matthew, Sarah, and Sephiroth and everything? But it actually becomes a plot point later. There's a reason why this happens. So. I mean, this whole backstory is just full of foreshadowing. Like, you just don't even know if you've never played this before. Let me tell you, playing through this, it blew my mind. So I had to play through it a second time, and then everything kind of clicked into place. Why in the world would you ever build a reactor like right here? I mean, I guess there's a lot of Mako in the mountains, but still, that is just a hugely inconvenient place to build a reactor. Probably involved a lot of deaths. Oh no! Oh gosh! We're all gonna die! Yeah, that'd be hard to believe they survived from that one.